Welcome back to Kingsway's new home building today. Well, I'm standing in the beautiful foyer of our Monterey model done by Homes by Chapel Hill. Now, Homes by Chapel Hill is a sister company to Kingsway Homes, and it's one where we do a lot of homes from scratch. In other words, complete customization. Now, not to forget that with Kingsway, we also customize all the time, but this is homes usually done for buyers who have unique situations. For example, we've built many Homes by Chapel Hill on lakes or on Lake Michigan, unique lots, things of that nature, or people who are looking for a little larger home. So let's start our tour right now with Vacamoka, the man who designed this home, who's waiting for us in the hearth room.
Welcome to the hearth room, which consists of this wonderful seating arrangement and fireplace open directly to this great kitchen with the dinette off to the side. Well, you can just imagine here at the planning center of the kitchen, organizing all those great meals, and then in the kitchen, this open concept kitchen filled with this wonderful architecture where you can be preparing those great gourmet meals with all these upgraded appliances and accoutrements to allow you to enjoy with your guests. Entertaining in this open concept, being able to look right across to that fireplace and then just scooch over here, bright sunny breakfast area, be able to sit and have breakfast in this morning room filled with this architecture of the pantry off to the side, and then how it spills over into this open space. All spaces combined and open so that this fireplace can be roaring, enjoying that right from the kitchen area, watching the ball game on the big screen, all your guests just really entertained and filled with this wonderful piece of architecture, which is the hearth room, a key element in design. And now back to Bill.
Well, certainly if that kitchen and hearth room are the heart of the home, this is equally important. When your guests walk into this magnificent foyer, what are they going to see? As they look across, look at that bank of beautiful windows on the far side of the living room. And as their eyes go up to that magnificent waffle ceiling with the accent lighting, doesn't that look just grand? And then off to the side, you're going to see a very discreetly done wet bar. Look how tasteful that is. So elegant, so beautiful. And as their eyes would turn or divert to the other side, you would see the cutout over the stairwell, a perfect location for the big painting that you see there. Again, wonderful accent lighting. But now after people, immediately glance that way, they're going to look to the left and to the right. And as they look to one side, they're going to see this magnificent study. Look at the richness, the openness. Something else I want to just show you is that here in the foyer, look what we do with the columns that are, the heft of the columns, and how they're tiered and laid up with other materials to give that rich look that you can't duplicate by doing it any other way. Look at the ceiling, the tiered look of the ceiling, the two magnificent windows flooding this room with light. Also coming right across this hallway leads to this beautiful staircase leading to the lower level, but not just a cut-in for a stairway. Look at this beautiful, again, curve. I know I get carried away in talking about some of the things that we do in these houses, but it makes them so grand, so gracious. When people walk in, they just go, wow, this is really something. On the other side of the foyer leads to our mirrored image of the den, which is our dining room. Again, instead of two separate windows, we have them put together, but you'll see the carry-through of the tiered ceiling. You can see how open this dining room is. So if you have a lot of guests, you're never going to feel crowded. It's just magnificent. Now this hallway leads to the rear foyer for the door that comes in off the garage. A beautiful powder room, a wonderful laundry room, just elegance everywhere you look. Let's go to Vac.
I'd like to highlight our master bedroom, where we followed through with that architecture. Up above, you can see where we've put that double tray ceiling, giving it a sense of richness and height. And then on each side of the entry, creating these graceful curved walls that give this room a sense of elegance. In the corner, we've created a niche that houses our TV to be able to watch TV from bed. Across from the bed, you can go out these 8-foot tall patio doors to your own private little patio, and then even the detail of recessing the entry doors that lead to that beautiful master bathroom. And now, let's go downstairs and meet Bill.
More and more lower levels are becoming the integral part of a home. Now, whether you have a full exposure or a partial exposure to the outside or no exposure at all, you can do these magnificent things to these lower levels, such as we've done in this one. Not only do you have this wonderful room where we have a pool table, a seating area, this magnificent little bar along with this little seating area over here, we have a guest bedroom, we have a bathroom with a sauna, we have the workout room, and then we have an area that's one of my favorites, the theater room.
Come on, Bill, let's go watch that movie now.
Oh, I'd love to show you more, but I'm called to duty to watch a movie. So come on out, visit this home. You're going to find it just so much fun to walk through and all the things to see. You won't be sorry. So, Vac, what are we watching?
You know, maybe Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, I love it. To see this beautiful Monterey built by Homes by Chapel Hill, just drive out Capitol Drive until you get to Brookfield Road. Turn north, go about a block to the entrance to the preserve at Chapel Hill. Turn left into the subdivision and you'll see the model home. We're open today from 12 to 4. See you there.